let's start warming up. But before we get warm, you know that we need to find some really nice posture and alignment first. So press down strong through your feet, and we want a little tuck in the belly button, so pulling back with a strong core. Your tailbone points straight down, and you're gonna have a really big, proud chest. And we wanna try to keep a sense of alignment as we move. Sometimes it's tempting to get kind of slouchy, but do your best. Pull those shoulders back, pull the belly button in, and strong feet. So we're gonna start with some side lunges. And let's start with the right foot. Step the right foot out to the right, bend that right knee. Go ahead and reach your arms up as you drop your hips, not only to the right, but also back. And you can go as low as you like. Bring it back into center. Let's do the other side. Step to the left, arms up, hips back and to the left, low as you wanna go, and back to center. Let's do it 10 times on each side, right? And left. Keep it going, guys. 3. Just as low as you want to go. And 3. Warming your shoulders, your hips, your legs, and your back. 4. And 4. And 5. 5. All right, we got 5 more. Use those arms to warm up your shoulders. Drop your hips to warm the legs. We got 4 more. All right, 3. And 3. 2. Get that heart high while you drop your hips. Last one on each side. Let's finish out. Other side. And let it go. All right, next up we're gonna do wide squats, narrow squats. So plain and simple, you'll step your feet wide, big squat as you drop your hips, arms up. Bring it standing, back to center, narrow squat. That's all. Wide squat, down, narrow squat. We're gonna do 10 just like that. Here's 3, and 3. You should feel your heartbeat picking up. 4, and 4. All your joints getting warm. 5. You should definitely feel your arms and legs warming up. And 5. Nice. 6. 6. 7. 7. Feel free to take it a lot slower than I am also. 8. 9. And 9. Let's finish out strong. Both wide and narrow. Whew. All right, shake that off. Next up, turn sideways in your space. We're gonna be doing some lunging and kicking. So leave space behind you and in front of you, and we'll switch sides. We'll lunge, right leg back, okay? You can do running arms. And then I want you to come up there standing, send your right foot forward, and try to touch your right foot with your left hand. Don't worry, we'll do it again. Left leg back this time, switching sides. Kick that left foot forward, try to touch the foot with your right hand. So we're gonna switch sides. Right lunge and kick, left lunge and kick. 10 times. Right, kick, left, kick. Now remember to keep the knee bent when you kick. Okay, we're not super warm, so we don't need to fully extend the knee yet. Halfway there. Pow. 6 and kick. 6, kick. Do your best to keep your heart upright. Try not to bow forward. 7, 8, and 8, 9, and 9. Last one, 10, and 10. All right, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling pretty warm. So let's get down to the mat and we'll start some circuits. So first up, we're going to be in a plank variation. Come on down. And please remember, your plank variation can be anything from your knees under your hips, your knees walking back a little bit for a little more challenge, to lifting 1 or 2 knees. No matter what your plank is, your belly button is scooping in towards your spine, your elbows are moving inward, and you feel strong in your upper and your lower body, okay? So first up, we're gonna do 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, an offset push-up. So find your plank, and then I just want you to reach one arm out really far away from you, and then bring it back in. The other arm, reach it out, and bring it in. Now you can make this more or less challenging by picking up your knees or not, but we're gonna do 30 seconds, just like this. Keep it going, and in. Reach out, bring it in. Reach. You're halfway there. Half. Okay, keep it going. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Don't worry, we'll hit that 2 more times. But come back down to your plank variation. For this next one, you're going to keep your upper body the same. Your hands won't move. And you're just going to walk your knees or your feet all the way back and walk them back in, okay? If you were on your feet, you'd be walking your feet back and walking them back in so that your shoulders are over your wrists. So, in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shoulders over wrists, walk your feet back, bring your shoulders back over your wrists. Okay, so take a few more like this. Plank, walk your feet back. Plank, walk your feet forward. Knees, same idea. Same idea on your knees. You're halfway there, plank walkers. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, take a break. Still in your plank variation. Next up, we're gonna enjoy some mountain climbers. So if you're on your knees, you'll just be bringing one knee to same side elbow. You can also do this from your feet. One knee to same side elbow, just like you're climbing that mountain, okay? And we're gonna go there in about 10. And then we'll do all 3 of these things that we just did, and we'll do 2 more circuits. In 3, 2, and 1. Mountain climbers. Pull that knee up and in toward that elbow. Boom. See if you can top the elbow each time. Maybe drop a knee. Either way, pull that belly button inward. Push the floor. More than halfway. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a break, mountain climbers. Next up, we're back to our offset push-ups. So that just means you're finding your plank, you're reaching out one hand, bringing it back in. Other hand, bring it back in. Okay, take 15 more seconds to let your breath slow down. And we'll start our second round of this circuit. Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hand out, bring it in. Bring it out, bring it in. Find that core strength. I want you to pull that belly button up and into your spine. You decide if this is a big, huge dynamic movement or a really subtle one. Okay, you can always modify these movements to fit your workout. But you are almost there. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on back. Take a 30-second. Next up is a plank walkout. You're going to remember that you're going to walk your knees or your feet back away from your hands and walk them back in. Okay, feet walk away, feet walk back in. You might want to give yourself a lot of long space for this one. I always take up more space than I think I'm going to. And we are going there in about 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk it out. Walk it in. Walk it out. Walk it in. Bring it out. You're halfway there. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Okay, remember your mountain climbers, okay? Knee to elbow, knee to elbow. While you're resting here, maybe stretch out your wrists. Oh, you can flip your palms up. I like to make little raindrop sounds on the floor with your fingers. You can roll around on your hands. Okay, we got 10 seconds. Okay, we got 5, 4, mountain climbers, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, mountain climbers. Tap that elbow, tap that elbow. I want you to go with control over speed, okay? Control it if you need to, but tap that elbow or get close. We want to make the most of the obliques working here. Okay, belly button in. Push that floor. You're more than halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go, mountain climbers. Okay, we finished our second round. Next up, we're going back to the offset push-ups, stepping out with one hand at a time. Stretch out your wrists a little more. You can flip your palms down here, roll it up and down on your hand. All right, guys, we got 5. We're going to offset push-ups. Okay, offset push-ups in 3, 2, and 1. One hand out, bring it in. Other hand up. Whew. This is a great challenge for the upper body, especially if you're keeping a little nice bend in the opposite elbow. Whew. You're halfway. You got it. Try the knees if you need them. This is our last round of this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back in. Next up, plank walkouts. Stretch out your wrists. After this, I'll get you off your wrist after this next round, okay? It's our last round of plank variations. All right, in 10, we have the mountain climbers. Sorry, we have plank walkouts. Plank walkouts in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, walk your feet away from your hands and walk them towards your hands. Keep it going. Okay, you can try to keep those knees nice and low for a little extra challenge in your legs. Almost there in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Now, coming up, mountain climbers. Take a break. Roll out your wrists. Let your breath slow down. I like to breathe through my nose if my heart rate starts to get really high. Just bring it back down. Your body doesn't have to work so hard. Okay, friends, mountain climbers. Get ready to climb our last mountain in 3, in 2, and 1. Let's climb. Knee to elbow, knee to elbow. Climb it. It's our last one. Breathe. Push that floor. And you know you can drop a knee. 10 seconds, team. Stay with it. Keep those abs strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You did it. All right, come on up. Take your time. There's no rush. You know we have 30 seconds. Next up is reverse lunges. I simply want you to find a spot where you have a lot of space behind you. And then hands up as you lunge back. Step it back in. Hands up as you lunge back. Step it back in. Very simple, okay? Here we go, friends. Reverse lunges. Remember to keep your heart up. Don't bow forward. In 3, 2, and 1. Reverse on one side. Back to standing. Reverse on the other side. Back to standing. Get your arms involved. Keep that heart up, okay? And watch the bending knee in front. Check to see the knee doesn't really pass up the toes. We don't want to overcompress that knee joint. Almost there. All right, friends. Nice. Let it go. Shake it off. Next up is up downs, okay? You're gonna reach up tall, standing. You're gonna drop your hips and your hands into a squat. Step it back to a plank, back to a squat. Up, standing, down into your squat, plank, squat. Okay, I call them up downs. We're gonna do them in 5, in 4, in 3, 2, and 1. If you want to just skip a part of it and maybe just do a squat and not come all the way down, that's also another variation. You could just do squat. Keep it going. You're halfway. Down, up. Keep that head high if you can. Try to keep it always above your heart, especially if you have low blood pressure. 3, 2, and 1. Whew, okay. Next up, a squat walk. It's really silly. I just want you to embrace the silliness of it. Take your feet about as wide as your mat is. Knees point out, and you're going to drop into a squat, okay? Go ahead and get your arms overhead, and I want you to walk forward in your squat. It's really silly. And I want you to walk backward in your squat. You're going to keep your squat. You're not going to lift your hips. Are you ready for this? In 3, 2, and 1. Squat, walk forward. Keep those hips low. Don't pick them up. Squat back. Woo. Keep it going. Okay, let the legs burn. That's okay. That's you getting stronger. In 15, guys, we're halfway there. This is challenging. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Let it go. Now we're going to go back to those reverse lunges, okay? Shake it off. Get your heart rate back down a little bit. Breathe through your nose. Find the front of your space. You have a lunging space behind you. Remember, your arms go up as you reverse that lunge. Your heart stays up. Alrighty. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse lunge, arms up, standing. Reverse, standing. Keep it going. Use your big open chest, strong back. You're halfway. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Next up, we're going back to the up downs. Remember that if the up downs seem like too much, maybe your knees do not like the idea of it, we're going to maybe drop down part of the way into the squat and then come up. And that might be enough, okay? All right, friends. To the up downs in 10. To the up downs in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up and down. Try to keep the heart above or heart below your head at all times. Up and down. Up and down. Make it a real big movement. Keep it breathing. You're halfway. This is our second round, friends. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, I'll meet you back up at standing. We're gonna do the squat walk. So remember, for your squat walk, your feet are nice and wide, your toes and your knees turned out to keep your knee joint from collapsing inward. Okay, we wanna keep those knees out. In 15, 10. Okay, friends, get the hips down low. Get ready to go for a walk. In 3, 2, and 1. Arms up, squat walk. Stay low as you can. Whew. Just think, this is the second time we do this, and after this, we only do it one more time. You're halfway there. Whew. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Okay, we're going to our last round of this circuit. We're going to do reverse lunges. Remember, heart up, very important, okay? We don't want that heart to be dipping down below the hips and the hips going up. Slow your heart rate down. Breathe through your nose. In 10. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse lunge, up, reverse, up. Watch that front leg, check out the knee stays behind its toes, and if you could hover that back knee just off the ground. Nice, okay? More than halfway. Excellent. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Up downs are what is next, okay? Slow that breath down. Get ready for 30 seconds of up, down. Use those mods, guys. In 15. Going there in 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up and down. Keep that heart up and down. Up and down. Stick with it. You can always slow it down. You're halfway. This is our last round. We never have to do this again. Until next week. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, I'll meet you up at standing. It's time for our last round of your favorite and mine, the squat walk. Okay, so find your big squat. Toes turned out, feet wide. I want you to drop your hips nice and low for this one, okay? This is your challenge. In 10. In 5, 4, get low, 2, arms up, let's go, squat walk. Have fun with it, guys, get low, hips by your knees, okay, get them knee height. Whew. You're halfway there. Last round. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Let that go. Shake it off. We're finished with that circuit, guys. Forget about it. Here's what's next. Curtsy squat to a squat. Your arms are up, of course. You're going to send one leg behind you for a curtsy squat. Come through center. Enjoy a squat. Switch to the other side. Curtsy squat. Come through center, enjoy a bonus squat. So we'll do that side to side, okay? In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squat, curtsy squat, squat. Other side, curtsy squat. Whew. You're welcome. So many squats today. Get those hips down. Keep the heart high. You decide how low you want to go. You got 10. Curtsy. Squat. Curtsy. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. I'll meet you down in a plank. Come on down, guys. No rush. Take your time. You'll be in your plank position, okay? You mean knees down. You can have one knee down, make it happen however you like. From your plank position, you're gonna go all around, lifting one leg, one arm, other arm. From your knees, same idea. Leg, ready? 3, 2, and 1. Leg, arm, arm. Now I want you to go for control, of course, rather than speed. So try to go extra slow. You are halfway there. You can do this. Arm, arm, leg. You got 5, come on down to your belly. Core work coming up next in the form of scissor kicks. So please root your belly button down to the ground so your low back is safe. Only pick your head and shoulders up if your neck says it's okay. Just a little float there. And you can start with a bend in your knees as you start to kick the legs back and forth. Ready, guys? In 3, 2, and 1. Start your kicking. If it's too much, put your head down and bend your knees more. If you want more challenge, extend your knees more and lift that rib cage. Whew. Keep it going. If you want extra challenge, keep your legs close to the floor. You're more than halfway. Remember to breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. I'll meet you up in a standing position for your curtsy squat. Take your time coming up. There's no rush at all. Now you remember curtsy squat, middle squat, other side curtsy squat. That's what we're doing, guys. Slow that breath down. You got 10 seconds to squat. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Curtsy, squat, other side, curtsy, and squat. I want you to get low, okay? Drop them each time. Let the legs work. You're already halfway there. Amazing. Keep that heart high. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Come on down to your plank variation. We're going to do the arm, leg lift. Remember to use your knees if you need to. Remember to make it as challenging as you need it to be, okay? Without being too much. I want you to find that perfect balance of interesting, but challenging and attainable. In 5, find your plank, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Lift a leg, lift the other leg, lift an arm, other arm. Keep your back and your shoulders and your hips as level as you can, like you're holding some cocktails on your back that you don't want to spill. Keep breathing. You're more than halfway. Just think, we have one more round of this to do, and then we're done with our circuit. 3, 2, and 1, guys. Let it go. Come on down to your back. More scissor kicking. Remember your modifications and variations. Make it feel just right. In 15 seconds, press that low back into the floor. You can kind of roll it around here while you're waiting. In 10. Fingertips by your ears. Legs out front. In 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna kick, kick, kick. Remember, make it easy with the knees in and your head down. Make it hard with your upper body lifted and your legs long and close to the floor. Keep breathing. You're halfway there. Strong core. Pull that belly button down. 10. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Okay, I'll meet you up at standing again for our last round of curtsy, squat, and squat. Take your time coming up. Last one. Breathe through your nose. Feel that warmth in your core. Nice work. Whew. Curtsy, squat, and squat in 10. Get your legs ready. I want you to drop your hips really low this time, okay? Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Curtsy and squat. Curtsy and squat. Hips down, heart up. You're just about halfway there. Get those knees down. You can do this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Next up, our last round of plank, arm and leg lifting. So come on down. Okay, find your plank variation. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Find that plank. Leg, arm, arm. Do your best. Keep that back level and flat. Control over speed. Where is your strength coming from here? In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Last round of scissor kicks. Come on down. I want you to make this one nice and spicy. It's our last round of core training before we just begin to cool down. Okay, in 10. Get that belly rolling downward toward the floor. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Upper body lifting. We're kicking. Breathe. Pull that belly button downward. Okay, strong belly. You are halfway there. In 10. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Shake it out here. Gonna roll around on the floor. Amazing. You made it through 3 sets of 3 different rounds of circuits. That was tough, but you did it. Okay, good for you. I want to just add in a little bonus work in the back of the body today. So go ahead and drop your feet, drop your hands beside you. And I want you to imagine that there's a big, thick, heavy book, like a dictionary or an encyclopedia, and you need to hold it between your knees. So grab it between your knees here. I want you to feel your core activate when you do that, and the whole inner surface of each leg activate as well. And with your inhale, push the floor down away from you. Exhale here and drop your hips. And we're just going to play with that for a little while. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. And now imagine as you move that you wanted to lift and lower one vertebra at a time, making your spine into a really snaky movement, snaking up and snaking down. Next time your hips come up, hold there with me. Breathe, push the floor, and make sure your nose points straight up at the ceiling. Feel that big book that you're holding between your knees. Go ahead and hold that book tight. One more big breath here. And then allow your hips to come all the way back down. So we're going to mix up that idea. Go ahead and take your right leg, pick up that right foot, flex the right ankle, and stack it, hook it on top of your left knee. And you're going to let your right knee kind of fall down and open so that you have this figure 4 shape, okay? Something maybe you've done in a stretching class before. So allow that right hip to kind of fall open to the ceiling. And we're going to do just what we did before. Energize your legs, okay? And think of lifting the hips on the inhale, lower them on the exhale. So let's go. Inhale, exhale. Here's 3. And down. Here's 4. Keep that right knee low and down. Here's 5. 6. Number 7. Number 8. Here's number 9. Now next time you come up for number 10, I want to hold number 10. Hold and breathe. Push the floor down with your arms, with your grounded foot, and look straight up with your nose, point it up. Breathe, let that right knee fall away from the ceiling. 3, 2, and 1. Roll it down. Okay, if you guessed we are going to switch sides now, you are correct. Go ahead and drop that right foot back to the floor. We have the left foot up now. We have a great flex in the ankle, and we want to hook it on that right knee. Allow the left knee to just drop open, okay? So opening that left hip toward the ceiling. Now the right leg is the strong one. So strong legs, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Here's 2. And down. Number 3. Use that strong right glute. Number 4. Number 5. Here's 6. Getting close to the end, guys. Getting close to cooling down. We got 8. We got 9. And let's hold number 10. Come on up and hold. Push the floor down with your arms, with your leg, with the back of your head even, and breathe. Let that left knee fall open. Nice work, friends. 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Both feet on the ground. Take some windshield wipers here with your legs. Amazing work. Okay, let's stretch it out a little bit. So next time your knees point up, pause it there. We're gonna grab this right knee, and you can grab behind your thigh for a sensitive knee, or you can just grab onto your shin for a happy knee, okay, with no injury. And then we're just gonna squeeze the right knee into the chest. So squeeze it in. And start to let your breath really slow down. Let your body truly cool down here. Find that you can maybe move the knee side to side, kind of massaging out that hip crease. And then if you release that knee, extend it and try to kick that right heel up to the ceiling. You can interlace your fingers behind the thigh. And I want you to keep a really strong kick out in that foot as you squeeze that knee towards your heart. So big breath here. Okay, the more you extend the knee and flex the ankle and pull the knee towards you, the more of a stretch you'll get. So if you need to back out, just bend your knee and let it drift away from you. You can soften out of it. Maybe one more breath into that big muscle, that hamstring muscle behind your right thigh. Okay, if you let that right leg go and just drop it on top of your left, so your legs are crossed, then just drop your knees to the left. And you're gonna open your arms wide and look to the right. We're gonna take a big twist here. Big inhales into your chest. Big exhales with your strong belly. Maybe one more breath here, friends. Long, slow. Let's bring the legs back in now. Both feet back on the ground. And we'll switch sides. With your left knee in, you can grab behind your thigh or in front of your shin, but squeeze that knee towards your heart. Think of grounding your shoulder blades. Okay, moving that knee side to side, maybe. Breath here. Okay, as you're ready, let go. Extend that knee, pressing the heel up to the ceiling. Now you can grab the hamstring and move the knee towards you. Make sure it feels good, okay? Imagine you could breathe into and out of that big muscle behind your left thigh. More breath here. And let the leg go. Drape the left leg across the right. Okay, your knees are now crossed, and you can just drop your legs to the right. Arms open wide, look to the left. Big breath. One more breath here. Bring it back into center, friends. Uncross your legs, tuck your hands behind your knees, and rock it up. You did it. Thanks so much for sticking with me. What a great workout. Thanks, guys.